Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, and I'm finally back in Bristol. I'm not a fan of London, but I'm finally back. So just to explain, over the last couple of days, I've been in London doing lots of different things. So on Saturday, Activision and Bungie invited us out to go and check out the brand new game Destiny, which was quite cool. We had an event yesterday, which was with Activision as well, where I was recording some stuff for the Call of Duty Ghost event, which you might have seen a video for yesterday. And on Sunday, we had nothing to do, so we went to ComicCon, and that's kind of the style of this video today. It's not something you normally see on gaming channels. It's more reserved for makeup channels and, you know, tutorial channels, but I am going to do a haul, and look at this big old bag of swag that I got. So I'm basically going to open this up, show you what we got. Some of this is for my office here, and some of it is just for my flat at home. It's pretty cool, and Kai helped me pick out some bits, and I told her that I wanted to keep the bits that she bought just for now, so I could show you today. So let's get into it. So the first bag here from Tokyo Toys. If I can remember where all of the things came from in this video, I will tell you what stores they are. If not, I will check any of the receipts and I'll put a link in the description to them. But Kai got these. She was really obsessed with getting some cat ears. We both felt actually a bit underdressed. I'd never seen so many cosplayers at an event ever. I'd been to stuff like GemuCon before and we had no costume whatsoever. So Kai wanted some cat ears, so if I just put those on, don't tell her I'm wearing these. She might get annoyed. She won't get annoyed, but there you go. I'll just keep those on for a minute whilst I open her stuff. On the topic of cats, we both like an anime called Fairy Tail, and she decided she wanted to get a large head, small bodied version of Happy Cat, and he doesn't have his wings, he's only got a little, you know, bag on the back, but there you go. This is going to jingle jangle every time I move, but there you go, that's Happy Cat. What else have we got inside of here? Oh, I've got some Pokeballs that a sapling gave to me. So there's a regular Pokeball, it's quite squishy, I don't think it's hollow though, which is good. There is a Great Ball, and I believe, there it is, there is a Master Ball inside of there as well, which is pretty cool. And what else did we pick up? Oh, we picked up these posters. Now, I would show you these posters, but obviously I don't want to unravel them because there is no way I have hand-eye coordination to get these back into place, but I will put them over the screen right now. And if I remember what they are, there is one which is just a straight-on shot of the lady's face. There is another one which is the rib cage, so it's really weird. It's like you pull the shirt up and you can see the rib cage underneath it. And the other one as well is just the side of the face with the jigsaw. And the lady who made these is actually a lady called Blue. I don't know her full username on DeviantArt, but I'll send you over that way. And you can actually buy prints from her page as well, and I think you'll absolutely love them. Some absolutely outstanding pieces there. We actually got her to sign both of them for us, which was quite cool. So I think that is all of Kai's stuff done. So I've taken the cat ears off, and I'm going to move on to this. Now, this is the one thing that I went into the event saying that I wanted to have, because I'd seen one before and didn't pick it up. I saw it at Gamescom earlier this year, and it is a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood State Alchemist pocket watch. So there you go. It's not really much to look at, but I've already got an Edward Elric plushie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my plushie on the shelf, and I'm also going to have the pocket watch next to it. And I think I also have some trading cards as well that Kai brought back from Taiwan. But this pocket watch is pretty damn cool. Now, one of the most important questions a lot of people asked when I showed them this on Instagram and stuff was, does it have the inscription on the inside? So there you go, there's the front of the pocket watch. The back simply says Full Metal Alchemist, and if I quickly open this up by pressing the top of it, ta-da! It does have the description on the inside. It says, don't forget, the 3rd of October, 11, I think that says another 11 as well. Hopefully you'll be able to read this. Go on, focus. There you go, look at that. And then also it's a genuine watch. So if I ever want to use a proper watch, or if I want to use it for some cosplay, then this is definitely the one that I'm going to turn to. It's pretty cool. So yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of my top 3 favourite anime. So my favourite, oh, actually maybe top 4. So my top 4 are not in any particular order: Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Death Note, and Sword Art Online. Those are my top 4. And speaking of Sword Art Online, let's segue over to this guy. Now, we got him for cheaper because the box was damaged in transit, but the actual figure itself is completely fine, so we got like an extra tenner off or something. But I'm not going to take it out of the packaging because I do need to put this on the shelf with the other two, which I'll show you in a sec. But it is Kirito. So Kirito's got his dark cloak on, his black knight cloak, and he's got his sword as well. This is before he actually started dual wielding, as far as I remember. But yeah, so there's Kirito. So I'm going to pop him over here. And alongside Kirito, he wouldn't be complete without an Asuna doll as well. So this box has been tampered a little bit by ourselves in coming back from London. But I'm not going to unbox it. But if you look inside, You can see Asuna just about in there. The reflection from the light isn't helping, but she also comes with a sword. She's got a nice little stand, and each of the stands as well are black, and they have the words Sword Art Online inscribed on them, which is pretty sweet. So we've got Asuna, and then, of course, their love child, which comes in the form of an AI character. We saw this, and that's what drew us to finding the other two. We also found one of these. So it's a little Yui doll. So if you know Yui, she's the little AI. And yeah, she's pretty adorable. She becomes a tiny little fairy in the second story arc. And the only difference with this one is that it's a different make of statue. So her base is white and the writing on it is blue, much more like the title screen when you watch the anime, which is sweet. And from those ones, we go to this little guy. Now, this little guy is a very good pun because it is a little pop bobble-headed doll of Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones, which is pretty cool. So the reason I picked up this is for myself, not for Kai, is because I got Kai, Daenerys Targaryen, for her birthday, and now that I've got this one, we've kind of now decided that between us we need to collect all of them. So I think left with the Game of Thrones ones, it says it on the back actually, so we've got Ned Stark, we've got Khal Drogo, we've got Sandor Clegane, or Clegane, which is basically the Hound, and there is also a White Walker as well. I could have sworn that the other guy was in this, you know, the one who goes, Khaleesi, you know, the one who's old enough to be her dad, but fancies the pants off her. But that might actually be in edition 2, because these are the edition 1 figurines, which is pretty cool. From the same store, we picked ourselves up this. Now, I've seen this film a ton of times, and a fun fact, this is actually Toby's favourite. No, it's not his favourite. I should say Toby doesn't really like anime that much, but he loves this film, and the film is called Summer Wars. If you haven't seen it, it's not from Ghibli. It's actually a brilliant film still, though, and it's basically about this whole, like, avatars in a virtual world, but it's not like Sword Art Online where you control them inside of there. It still has that reality of, yeah, this is more like a Tamagotchi, which is pretty sweet. And I won't say any more than that. I'll just say there are 2 worlds in this anime. Both are fantastic, you're going to love it. And this is actually bundled in as well with The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. It's not that exciting, but it's very good to watch if you just want to mellow out for a day or two. And you can watch it a couple times, and each time you notice little details. And the whole thing with time travel always needs like these different pathways open. But yeah, both of those films are absolutely fantastic, and you can commonly get them as a bundle, which is pretty sweet. And then comes the manga. So we've actually not got any manga in all this collection so far, but I did pick up some volumes of One Piece. So I came to One Piece very, very late. I only started reading it, I think, like May of this year or something like that. So I've been actually getting the 1 in 3 volume special book things, because you get 3 for the price of 2. But I've actually got to the point now where I bought volumes 19, 20 and 21 as a triple, but the next one isn't going to come out for an entire month, and I've already finished those 3. So I've actually just bought the 3 of these separately, and I'm now going to start collecting these as single volumes. So currently up to 24 I've got purchased, and obviously as I get through them I will just go and buy more, which is sweet. So yeah, One Piece, the anime, I can't get into. I find it so slow. I don't like the voices for the characters, except for Luffy. Luffy's voice is exactly how I expected it to be. Oda Sensei does lots of really funny, like, you know, question corners inside of these. So yeah, if you've not read this manga, very, very good. Go and pick it up. And we move on to the final 2 items in this little nerdy haul. The first one is actually for my work. So basically, you know, I play games for a living, I do videos and streams, and I ordered myself the other day a recordable 3DS. So when that arrives, I'm going to sort of challenge myself to try and complete the Pokédex in Pokemon X and Y, which is a big ask. It's like 700 Pokemon, and I thought I wouldn't be complete with live streaming unless I had one of these. So I'm just going to put this on for the rest of the video. I might just like turn it this way. Yeah, I'll just leave it there for now, but there you go. Cost the tenner. I thought I'd pick one up. It'll be good to have on my shelf as well whenever I don't record. And then the final piece comes all the way from Norway. Now that's insane. A guy called Bash came all the way from Norway or Sweden. I'll link his Twitter in the description just to make sure I don't get it wrong. But he came all the way from there. He knew I was going to be at ComicCon, and this is something that I've been after for a very long time. I've actually got one on my shelf, which was a fan-made one, which was nice enough, but to actually get one of these, it would cost me £200 to get one from a collector's edition available on eBay, which is just an insane price. But he gave me his version of one because he said it was just taking up space on his shelf, but it is this. Some people straight away will know exactly what this is, other people won't have a clue, but if I open it up and you have a little look inside, it might spark a memory as to exactly what it is. So if you just take a quick look at those characters, the style of the writing, all that sort of stuff, it is actually a physical copy of the Wizard's Companion from the game No Kuni, The Wrath of the White Witch, and I was after this for so long. The cover of it, you know, the spine, the covers either side are all like embossed and stuff, so they feel nice. This little gem thing in the middle is nice and reflective, and this basically lists every single spell. It lists all the different kinds of weapons and wands and armors and stuff. It lists every single familiar, and then I believe at the back it's got a couple of tips and all of the tales as well. So all of those tales of wonder that you unlock as you play through the game are all inside of this book, and I can't thank Bash enough. It's one of the best things that I've ever received from a company or a fan or a friend or a family member. Yeah, I'm absolutely chuffed to bits to get this. So there we are. That is my haul from ComicCon 2013. It was my first ComicCon as well, so thank you to everybody who came up to us. They came over to the WildStar presentation. They went to Nina Serena's booth. Congrats, by the way, Nina, on becoming an official member of Yogscast staff. It's really cool. And yeah, ComicCon was fantastic for me. I got so many street passes as well. Let me know if you went to ComicCon this weekend. Let me know if you've bought any swag recently that you're very, very proud of. Did it cost a lot? Was it hard to obtain? What sort of things do you collect? Do you collect collectibles, manga? Do you just get DVDs? I'd be interested to see what sort of stuff you all get, because when we did anime on the vlog channel, you all expressed an interest in all this sort of nerdy stuff, and if you'd ever like to see more videos like this, I'm more than happy to do so. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Normal videos resume tomorrow, and I will see you all in a little bit. Gotta catch 'em all! Bye!